Who we got with us today?
Tyrone Mason.
Tell us a bit about yourself, Mr. Mason.
I'm 57 years old. I graduated at Southwest. I played baseball for Herbert Hoover, and I boxed it for Walls Center, and I worked a little while, 3 different jobs, and I stayed on the jobs a year and a half each one, but right now I'm just getting food stamps and trying to get help with disability check. Start taking psych man. That's about all.
Tell us about how you grew up. Where did you grow up at? What kind of household did you come from?
I grew up in a household where, my mom made sure that she could pay most of the money on the bills and kept a little food for us to eat, and save a little money we could have something to wear.
Got brothers and sisters?
I got a brother and sister.
What's your relationship like with them?
We are okay. Just we are, by all 3 of us being grown, we have our own different ways and problems, but all in all, though, we together. Something go wrong or something, we together.
What schools did you go to growing up?
I went to Jackson, Hempstead, Southwest, Beaumont, and Williams.
Graduate? Did you graduate?
I went to 11th grade.
What happened after you left school in 11th grade, and what caused you to leave in 11th grade?
It was either playing baseball or school, so I got to 11th grade, and I couldn't decide, so it kept getting on my mind. I always, wanted baseball to come before my schoolwork, so, and I just got a little too bit mad about it and quit school. But after that, I said about 3 months later, I went to job court. I stayed in there a year and but I ain't complete job court. So at the job court, I started going around to the temp service and looking for jobs after that. That's what I'm still doing now, trying to, and I give you another idea. Look for jobs at the temp service. And go to the plasma center. I'll give you another idea.
Are there any agencies or churches that you reach out to for help that'll help you, or?
St. Patrick. I go to them sometimes.
What do they help you with?
When they open in the morning, it's a little club called Shamrock. You can go there, eat breakfast and lunch, and chill out for a minute, sit down, watch TV, get some fresh air conditioning fan and stuff inside the building, St. Patrick.
How long have you been dealing with this current situation that you're in?
Oh, for my lifestyle?
Yeah. Who introduced you to this lifestyle?
Not just that, I have my ups and downs like everybody else. I know I don't stay with people, but I don't want to stay with people, too long and be no burden, so I just go down to the shelters. I have a brother I can stay with, or cousin and brother I can stay with. Anyway, I don't want to, burn my bridges by staying too long, so I go down to the shelters and stuff. That's all, man. I don't burn my bridges. I ain't gonna burn my bridges.
How long have you been dealing with this situation?
I say about 3 or 4 years now.
You got kids? Have you been married?
I ain't never been married, but I got a daughter.
What's your relationship like with your daughter?
We stick together, man, just like father and daughter, but she's just she all about her kids.
So you got grandkids?
Yeah.
How many grandkids you got?
She got 2 kids.
What are you teaching? What did you teach your daughter growing up?
I just taught her, well-being, be respectful towards your elders, and all those attitude stuff. You don't need that in life, It's best to use your brain than your attitude. I just taught her stuff like that. It's best to use your brain instead of your attitude. I just teach her stuff like that.
What were you taught growing up that you carry with you to this day?
Respect my elders and use my brain, not no attitude, stuff like that.
How have you seen the city of St. Louis change, man, since you were a young guy till now? What can you say are the big changes that you've seen in the city?
In St. Louis?
Yes.
It's St. Louis coming to like the progress from what they trying to change, certain things in St. Louis for like make sure they get the criminals out the streets, the indictments, and just make sure people have a better environment to live in. What the officers act like. Hey, get the criminals, get the indictment out of the streets, and just be aware of the criminals and have people to have a more respectful environment, so they can make it where they want to go and come back home and stuff like that.
How do the youth treat the elders now, as opposed to when you was growing
up? The elders older than me? I treat them respectfully.
No, I'm saying the youth of today, as opposed to the youth in your day, the respect towards the elders, has that changed in your opinion?
Oh, the elders, I say,
do the young people respect the older people today, right now, as opposed to when you was growing up and you was taught respect, the morals and all of that?
I would say from 1 to 10, the youngsters respect the elders to like about 3.5. Respect the 3.5. From 1 to 10, about 3.5.
What do you think changed that?
Well, the youngsters being 3.5 out of 10 respect. I don't know. I guess as they have problems, at home and stuff, their mother and father, like, ain't getting what they, a lot of kids don't get what they want, man. They eye for, man. So, they give them problems, they make them come out in the streets, acting fool, that all, bro.
What could be done differently, do you think, to change that?
See, just adjust with your mother and father, just look at, everything you get, you can't get, and just be glad when you grow up and, and you be able to, get your job or go, something like that. Be glad when you grow up, get your job, and just adjust with your mother and father. Just deal with the way they, where they planning things for you. I deal with that sometimes. Can't get mad and hit the streets, and want to get no guns, steal no gun out the house, and get out on the streets and get to bothering people out. Some of you won't been wanting for a month and a half or 2 months. With your mother father value. They might told you may get, you might not, but I was keep saying now. Every month, every 3 weeks, my house might be now, I can't get shit. So you hit the street, with a gun, steal a gun out, get the bother people. They bother them, man. Something they want, they can't get, He's saying they gonna get it, then, some money come in, still can't get, I gotta do this, so, a few times they get upset and steal the gun and come out on the street. That's all, man.
Do you have any ways to be reached? Do you have any social media? Do you have any cash app if people want to reach out and share resources with you? How can you be reached or contacted?
Oh, and my brothers, right here in the building.
If you can go back and talk to a younger Mr. Tyrone, knowing what you know today, you could go back and talk to your younger self, what advice would you give him?
Give who?
Your younger self. If you can go back in time and talk to your younger self, knowing what you know today.
I would tell myself, try to keep your head above water. You gotta do that first. And don't too much want to be no violent person, no person that keep no temper, over no little bitty things, something like that. Keep no temper on the little bitty stuff, I understand if it's worse, you gotta be worth something mega, mega, something like big time, have a temper, a little small thing. Don't have no temper on the small stuff, That's how I tell them, I have them small.
In closing, if there's anything you want to say that you haven't said that you want to get off your chest in closing, now's the time you can say it.
I want to just say, I know I'm going on 58 years old, and I'm going to spend a lot of time in church. I'm going to continue obeying the rules of the law, and so people, so it could be a better environment out here, man. People need to come out and be able to give back, where they live at, safe, and people just need to get back home, and be safe, man. That's all.
Appreciate you taking time out with us, man, and sharing.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.